Wow. Guess you didn't press the stupid button. I'm stupid. Okay. Talking to myself the whole time, not realizing I didn't press the button. Okay. Wow. So, no wonder I was so lonely. Okay, so today today I am drawing black clover because that is always what I draw. I'm warming up with a little portrait of gray here. And then I'm gonna do something a bit more intense. Well, I have a drawing that I want to finish, and then maybe I'll attempt something else. I don't know. I can't believe I was like, wow. I know, like, this is kind of spur of the moment, but usually someone shows up, and no, it was my fault. Haven't heard of it. You mean the hours upon hours I've spent explaining everything to you? Never happened? Okay. No, but really, like, there aren't a ton of things that make me, like, this happy to draw. At least not right now. Like, I'm getting the same thrill out of this as I am with my own OCs, which is nuts. Because I don't think that's happened in a really long time. Thank you, Patokichi. I spent half an hour drawing and talking to nobody because I wasn't even live. I can't believe I did that. Okay, no problem. I will. Well, now that it's actually working, people might stick around. And I might get some old YouTube subscribers, I don't know. Sometimes I do. Yeah, I was seriously here for half an hour before I got desperate. I was like, please, someone talk to me. Like, I thought, like, oh, I don't know, maybe because it's Saturday, maybe people have stuff to do. That's why no one's here. But no, it's because the video said that I wasn't live, and they were like, oh, I guess she stopped. No. Mm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that. My style doesn't usually. Well, if it does, it's like a little thing like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I mean, it's my fault because I haven't streamed in a long time, so I forgot that I had to press the button twice, once on OBS and then once on YouTube itself. Because on YouTube, it was showing me the stream preview, and I thought that was the actual stream, but it's not. And I almost went to, like, try Twitch today, but I was like, no, I'll do the one that I'm more familiar with because it's been a while. I just want to see if I remember, and clearly I did not remember. But hey, we live and learn, and hopefully everything will work out. Cheese got the world record again? That's fantastic. I haven't watched a Mario speedrun in a long time. And that's a mistake. I should really watch one. I might change the music too later, but the problem is if I use copyrighted music, I get like 500 emails from YouTube telling me that the stream was muted. And video game music tends to not have that problem, so. But it's also a little too chill right now. I kind of really, really want to hear something high energy and rock, but we'll see. Mario 64 is so optimized at this point, it's like godlike every time I watch someone play. Top five fave Black Clover characters in no particular order would be Patry is number one, no matter what. Then Asta, Vanessa, Zora, and I'm not sure who else would be top five, like probably Yami or Mimosa. So I guess that was 6. Yes, all of them are Patry, if we're being quite honest. But Vanessa is my best girl, that is 100%. that's probably not going to change unless, like... Actually, I'm not sure what would change that. Because Noelle and Mimosa are both very good. Mimosa more so in the anime, but... I don't know. Just Vanessa's whole backstory is very heartbreaking, and I love it very much. I am now caught up to the manga, so that's really fun. But I don't know. I kind of prefer what the anime did in some areas. That might be a hot take, but I found while rereading or reading the manga for the first time, and you know, re-experiencing certain scenes, some characters weren't as appealing. But then the opposite was true. Like, I really, really liked Noelle a lot more after reading the manga, so... Like, I find, like, a lot of the characters that the anime kind of just turned into catchphrase machines, I liked a lot more when reading the manga. But characters like Mimosa, who weren't necessarily catchphrases, but had a little bit more dialogue and stuff, I preferred in the anime. Vanessa is so good. Like, that whole arc with the witch's forest, before the elf arc started, no, that was seriously, I was like, wow, how are they going to top that? And then I learned about Padri's backstory. I was like, oh, that's how they're going to top that. This looks a bit weird. Yes. Exactly. Friendship ended with witches. Now a forest elf arc is... Sorry, I read that wrong. Anyway. It's so good though. Like, both arcs are good, but the elf arc in particular, just like every single like fictional trope thing that I really like happens in the elf arc, and I'm like, this was written exactly for me and me alone. Please at me next time. But yeah, if you've ever heard me gush about Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which most of you probably haven't, but a lot of what I liked about Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is done like 10 times better in Black Clover, and that's really great and awesome, and I love it. So that's not in proportion to her face, but whatever. Okay. I might lighten that, actually. No, I am not looking at leaks. I want to support the official release. So I'm going to wait till tomorrow to see what happens in the latest chapter. I might end up having to, just because Twitter has been very not good at tagging spoilers. I might have to look up the leaks and then just, like, give the official release the views once it comes out for real. But, like, I bought a subscription to Shonen Jump just to read Black Clover. So, yeah, I do want to give it my support as much as I can. Yes, Sean, I am definitely working on the episode playlist. I am super considering making you just read a couple chapters and then watching episodes, like, basically because I can't decide how to best show you the beginning, but my favorite anime besides Black Clover is a while ago I would have said Hunter x Hunter, but I'm not sure if that's true anymore. It might be Digimon. Specifically Digimon Adventure, the first one. Because I keep going back to that and, like, really getting into it, so I don't know. But, yeah, I guess some of my top favorites are Hunter x Hunter, Full Metal Alchemist, but everybody likes that. Yeah, Digimon Adventure and Appmon and Adventure 2. Death Note's good, but it's not my favorite. I don't know how to describe it, like, because it's really good, but I wouldn't call it my favorite. Oh, Promise Neverland. I really, really liked that. I am super excited for the second season, and I don't know what happens, so no spoilers. I am drawing with a tablet. I'm actually using my new tablet that I bought around Black Friday. It's very good. I love it a lot, and it has really helped me just make things a lot easier. Yeah, I could never do something like this with a mouse. You kind of need this sort of, like, pen pressure stuff. There are ways to do it with a mouse, but it involves using tools that aren't very intuitive. Like, to me, if you're using stuff with a mouse to make stuff thick and thin like that doesn't really feel like drawing. It feels like almost like programming to get the computer to do what you're trying to do. Okay, hold on. Lots of questions. Appmon was the Digimon with the good gay romance. Yeah. It wasn't... I'm still unsure how canon that was, but Haru and Eugene is very good. What are my thoughts on Xeno's magic? Really cool. I love skeletons and bones. Holy crap. I can't wait to see more of it. How in the world do you make the curved lines smooth in Photoshop? I always use Illustrator, seeing that it has an auto smoothing feature. Honestly, it's a lot of practice. This is a screen tablet I'm using, so it's a lot easier because you can see where your pen is going. But before I had a screen tablet, I basically if I wanted to do a circle, for example, I'd basically just do this, and if it wasn't good enough, just undo this, undo this, undo this, undo, until I got one that was like maybe I liked how that went, and then I would do the other half. And then, yeah, like, that's good enough, and then I just kind of fix it like this. Like, it takes a lot of trial and error, I find. Photoshop does have, like, a smoothing feature now, but it's kind of, I don't know, maybe if you learn with it, it's fine, but, like, because I learned without it, I don't know, I don't really find it, I need it, but definitely the screen tablet has really, really helped cut down on the amount of undos I've had to do. Any ideas on what Vanica and Dante's magic could be? Void for Vanica and Gravity for Dante would be OP stuff, like Xeno. I don't know, like, based on what we've kind of learned in the Heart Kingdom, where, like, they say, oh, the Clover Kingdom kind of has, like, unusual magic, like, non-natural stuff, and this is kind of, like even more unnatural stuff, like creepy and weird stuff. Like, I don't know. I feel like it could be like more along the lines of what the Witch Queen has. Like blood magic to me also fits that sort of, I don't know, category. But yeah, I'm not sure. Like Dante makes me think of Dante's Inferno, and like I feel like it's gonna have something to do with hell. Yeah, Vanica's eye is intriguing as well. Because so far, I don't know, Gauche's eye was hidden, and then there was like something in his eye, and then the whole third eye thing with the elves. I don't think that's something that's just a design, like a aesthetic thing. Like I think, yeah, there's definitely something going on with her eye. Also, is it just me, or like when I when I first saw them, I was like, because I knew I had seen like a kind of half spoiler from Twitter that like Yuno was going to be relevant. So when I first saw Dante, Vanica, and Zeno, I was like, oh god, are these his relatives? Like, because they all have dark hair. They kind of have the same eye shape. Like, at least, I think either Dante or Zeno looked a lot like Yuno. I was like, oh no. Now I'm not sure if that's the case, but given what we now know, but Is it just me or is the skin tone weird? It's too dark. Okay, I'll just leave it. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for keeping me company, Sean. And letting me know that I done goofed with the stream. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to learning a bit more about those three and how their magic works. A little darker. Okay. We don't know that he's in pieces. I have seen characters in Black Clover survive worse. So, I have my hopes up. What do I ship in Black Clover? Okay. A lot of my ships are weird in that they don't seem to be the popular ones. Vanessa and Finral, which I talked about a little bit yesterday. I just really, really like how good friends they are. Like the whole like haircut thing where Vanessa helped him like have his like new year new me hair. That was adorable. And there was like a little flashback in Vanessa's backstory that showed Finn giving her a bouquet of flowers. I was like, that's so cute. So yeah, that one just makes me happy. I think they're really good friends, and I think they would be a good fit. I also like the G team, like Gordon, Gray, and Gauche, or any combination of them. I think they're just really fun. Like I'm really not picky. Like I don't know. I come from the Pokemon fandom, which is full of weird ships. So to me, like OT3s aren't really that weird. Then I don't know. Like I did like Captain Vengeance and Patry until it was like, oops, Patry is a teenager still in his mind. I was like, oh well. That was fun while it lasted, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Goshen Gray or Gordon and Gray or all three or Goshen Gordon. And any of those combinations I think is cute. All right. I think that's that warm up. I haven't done Gordon or Ghosh yet, but these are some I haven't posted on Twitter yet, but exactly, OT3. You get it. I also haven't posted this one on Twitter, but I drew it a while back. I should color it in like the others. And this one of Yami, but I kind of want to draw him again. Give him a more interesting face. But yeah, now that that's done, I think I'm going to move to my other drawing. Over here. Not gonna lie, Noelle has been really hard to draw. Like, I don't know why, because I'm usually really good at drawing girls. But this has been so hard, and I'm still not super satisfied with it, but I'm almost done, so I might as well continue. I wonder what Gordon will be like after his training from his father. Me too. I liked the twist where everyone was like, okay, there's clearly something like evil going on here. And Gordon's dad was like, oh, nah, we stopped that a while back. Finral's so good. I call him Finn as like an affectionate nickname, and I only tend to do that with characters I really like, which tells me I really like Finral. But yeah, he's just a good dude. I like his character development a lot in the well, every arc, but like especially after his haircut. That was great. I don't understand what I drew here. What? I think I don't understand how to draw feet, but you know. I don't remember what her sandals look like. Did I put a picture in here? No, I didn't. Huh. That's not how multiply layers work. Okay. Okay, there's a heel on it. This is one thing I really like about digital drawing. You can just drag your references in where you need them. And it doesn't really disrupt your flow. Out of Finral, Charlotte, Sekre, Charmy, Rill, Mimosa, Zora, Noelle, Asta, Luck, and Leo, which one are you most excited to see fight after their time skip training? I'm excited to see Zora's design because Zora's current design is like 10 out of 10. Excellent. Perfect. And I really want to see that design updated. But in terms of like actual fighting, probably Charmy, because like she had that really cool wolf thing in the elf arc, and I want to see how that's been refined, like, or like how does she even know she can do that still, because like she seemed to have forgotten at the end of the elf arc that that even happened. What the heck am I doing with this ankle? I don't know how to draw feet, by the way. But I also want to see Sekre because we haven't seen a lot of her actual combat skills. Lots of Toho all of a sudden. I might change this to my anime playlist. Yeah, I agree. Like, Rill will be interesting, um, since the last time we saw him, he was possessed. Leo will be interesting because the last time we saw him, it was like the last time we actually saw him fight was in that initial attack on the town, right? When Fuego Leon uh, got hurt. So, because he, right? Leo wasn't in the Royal Knight exam tournament thing. He was at the hot spring, but not in the actual tournament. Also, I'm going to redraw this leg because it's kind of blocky and flat. Oh, was he? Yeah, see, I didn't even remember that. But yeah, I'm all for giving Leo more screen time. Yeah, yeah, Leo doesn't have a lot to, like, speak for. But he's fun. I like him. I want to see more of him. I should probably do that on the other layer. Do you want Julius to still be Wizard King or give it to Nozel or Fuego, even someone else? I don't know. I was seeing some discussion, and a lot of people were saying Mario Leona, which I agree. I think she has, like, the power for that, but I don't think she has, like, the attitude for it. Like, I think she'd rather just go back to the woods and, like, live in the wild. But, I don't know. I don't really want to see it go to Nozel or Fuego just yet. Like I don't think they're there yet. So yeah, I'm kind of torn. Like I guess in that sense I'm still hoping it'll stay Julius, but I don't know. think I didn't draw this bag on Vanessa by accident, but I drew it on Mimosa, so. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like Julius is super underpowered right now. Um, like he still, even though he's like a kid, he still seems to like think like an adult. So that's good in that he can be like strategic, but he has no actual power left of his own. So that kind of sucks. But like, even if like Nozel or Fuego Leon were given the title, that doesn't really change their ability to fight the Dark Dryad right now. Like to me, I'm more thinking of it in a sense of like how it'll affect like their society and stuff rather than who's in the best shape to fight. Ah, come on, Clip. Clip has this auto recovery function that like saves every few minutes while you're drawing, but sometimes it feels like it's going to crash instead, and it kind of makes me paranoid. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like who knows? Like next chapter, like Fuego might do something that makes me think like, oh wow, yeah, he does deserve it. Just from what I know of them currently, I just don't feel like they're at the level Julius was at. Okay. I put way too much detail into that tiny little book. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, that's fair. Spirit Dive is pretty powerful. I have no idea what's actually supposed to be on this like little pin thing on their cloaks, but I just kind of do scribbles in it and it looks kind of right, so I do not like how that book. Okay, hold on. Charmy and Rill, that is funny. Like, I do like. I like the concept of it. I don't know if I want it to be like canon, but I do like the concept of Rill being like, I was saved by this amazing, beautiful woman. And Asta just being like, you mean her? Like, I don't know. I'm good with most ships, honestly. In terms of like Black Clover, I don't think I have anything I like really dislike. Did I turn shuffle off and that's why a bunch of Toho stuff is playing? Because. No. Okay. Yeah, there definitely needs to be thicker outlines though. Yeah. I really like Dorothy now that she's not just asleep all the time. Like, wow, what a fun character that we haven't been able to see like that before. So I hope she has more stuff in the future. Okay, now I have to steal Noelle's colors. Oops. Okay, I'll have to do that by hand. Clip is really good for doing fills like this. Like, what a good program. Oh shoot, I did. Okay. Oh, I need to. Okay. I'll do that quick. Those are all two, aren't they? Whoops. Okay. Yeah, so I missed some line art things, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Black Clover is kind of. I won't say it doesn't really have a lot of teasing like that, but like. I mean, I guess that's not the priority. But there was like one line that was kind of weird. That was like. Everyone was eating or something. Like one of Charmy's things. And they were like, oh yeah, Ghosh and Grey are just like upstairs. It's like, what? Maybe that's innocent, but maybe not. This song's really quiet, so I might skip it, actually. done in 10 seconds. Never mind. It could be, but like, I don't know. To me, that stood out as like, oh, what's going on there? But yeah, I don't know. It could be nothing. Sometimes when you ship stuff, you very much overthink things, or you read into stuff like way too much. I'm also the type of person who has compiled evidence lists for her ships, so no, don't double. I'm really bad at drawing the other eye, so that's why I have to flip the canvas a lot to make sure I got it right. Yeah, that's probably okay. And then her grimoire is... Which character do you want to get a volume color? I want Ladros to get one or Rill. Yeah, I'm trying to think of who hasn't gotten one yet. Mm, I guess like, it's hard because like a lot of the Black Balls have been on the covers, but maybe not at the center. I forget if Luck has been at the center of one. Like I know he's been on a few, but I guess it's mostly like who's going to be relevant for that volume. Yeah, I don't know. Rill would be fun. I think Rill would be a really interesting cover with just the amount you can do with his magic. Also, I forgot how I shaded these characters, so I'm going to open the Vanessa file. um, Gordon and Gray. Okay, yeah, then they deserve a cover for sure. I'd also. Yuno's already gotten a few, but most of them were like at the beginning. So I think it'd be interesting to have one with Yuno and Zeno or somebody. Okay. What color did I shade with? Right. Is this the color I used for Mimosa too, or just Vanessa? I guess I should check, but... Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I don't really... I'm not sure where you find out this information yet. Because I kind of kept a distance from the fandom for a while because I didn't want to be spoiled, but now that I'm like in the fandom, I'm like still trying to figure out how people get their information. Yeah, this feels too dark for shading Noelle. Like, what did I use for Mimosa? No, it was the same color. It's probably because Noelle's more cool colors that it's feeling too dark. Okay. What if I do a more purpley? Yeah, I did. I think I did see something like that. It's just I haven't really taken a good look at the volume covers. Really, like I did look at them the other day, but I haven't like really, like analyzed them all because I was trying to avoid spoilers. But yeah, I should go do that. I'm not sure I like this purple either. The more I think about it, I haven't really. I don't know if the word is right, but like changed fandoms like this before. Like, I'm not leaving the Pokemon fandom, but I've never really had the same desire to get into another fandom as much. Like, usually I would just post like one or two pieces of fan art and tag it, and like that would be fine. But with Black Clover, I'm like really interested in talking about it and knowing everything, and I'm not used to that. Like, I don't know how people change fandoms like every month. And it's hard sometimes because I'm like, oh, if I want like a reference picture for Noelle's shoes or whatever, I have to like really look for that, or like take my own screenshots or something, or deal with like really small stock art or something like that. Um, Whereas like Pokemon, if I want a reference picture of this exact official art that showed, I don't know, like Bulbasaur on hind legs from this promotional thing, I know exactly how to find that with the Bulba Garden archive thing. Um, like the website attached to Bulba Garden that has all the official art and stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's just because the Pokemon fandom's humongous and has more resources like that, or if I know this stuff because I learned when I was 8 years old or something. But it's weird trying to have that same knowledge base in a different fandom. when I really don't have much to work with. Like, I think I will start compiling stock, or not stock, like reference pictures for myself, so I can draw everything properly and make posts when I need to. Mimosa and Vanessa both have... Yeah, okay. Oops. Okay. Yep, I sure didn't color that right. Okay. This is really quiet. What other series do I read or watch? I'm not a huge manga reader. I'm gonna try and change that now that I have a Shonen Jump subscription. Currently, I'm only reading Black Clover and My Hero Vigilantes. I'm not reading My Hero. I am watching Black Clover, My Hero Academia, Haikyuu, the Madoka Magica spin-off, Magia Record, and Pokemon. But I've also watched a ton of, like, mostly shonen. Like, I that's my favorite genre. I haven't seen some of the big ones, which is a little surprising to people, but I love Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen every episode of the Pokemon anime up until Sun and Moon, and I've seen 67 episodes of Sun and Moon. Yeah. What do you think of the no deaths complaint for Black Clover? I get where they're coming from. I think I remember feeling that Teresa should have died after the huge cave fight with the Eye of the Midnight Sun. And then also the whole, like, oh, Julius is not really dead thing. I get that. But I also don't think people necessarily need to die for it to be a good series. I think the only one I was actually, like, mad about or, like, upset was Teresa, and that was pretty early on, before, I don't know, I guess before I really understood Black Clover. My favorite genre is definitely shonen. Specifically, the, you know, the dumber the shonen, the better. Not saying Black Clover is dumb, actually the opposite. But for example, I love, love, love when stuff gets super ridiculous in Yu-Gi-Oh! That it's like just completely off the walls insane. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. The fact that you can just duel the warden to get out of prison is fantastic, and my favorite thing in the world. But yeah, I mostly just really like stuff that has the themes of, like, never give up. I'm gonna beat you, rar. I love shonen protagonists for that reason. But I also really do like good, like, thrillers. Like, I really like Promise Neverland, but I wouldn't say I like it because of the shonen elements. I mean, I don't really know why that one is a shonen, to be honest, like, other than it's published in Shonen Jump, because it doesn't feel like one, but then I have the same opinion on Death Note, so. But, like, I've watched stuff, like, that is not that genre. Like, I also like stuff like A Silent Voice. That's one of my favorite movies. What's the other one? You're a Lie in April. That wasn't bad. I don't know. I have a My Anime List account. That's like, it gives you an idea of the kind of stuff I like. It's like, probably half of it is Pokemon and Digimon. But yeah. I've been planning to read One Piece. Because the reason I have never touched One Piece is because it's 5 million years long. And I was like, oh, I really have to commit to that. Like, because I worked it out, and like, even if you watch one episode a day, that's going to take you actual years to finish or get caught up. And I was not ready for that kind of commitment, so I just never did. But now that I have Shonen Jump, and reading is way faster than watching, yeah, maybe I'll actually just check out One Piece and see if I like it. How long have I been drawing for, and what caused me to start? I have been drawing since I can remember, and I don't remember why I started. I can tell you why I keep doing it, and it's because it just makes me happy. I find it kind of relaxing, and I like the idea of, being able to bring something into a more tangible form. Like, if I have an idea for what I want to see a character look like or do, I can do that. And I also just really like creating stories in general. A lot of my drawings are of my own characters. And they're usually my favorite things to draw. But yeah, like, I will say that I did not draw humans until I was like 17, 18. And that was because I had applied to art school, and I got into art school, and I was like, oh, I'm going to embarrass myself in front of my whole class during like life drawing and stuff if I do not know how to draw humans. Um, so I tried to learn really quickly. Didn't work out so well. And I would say only in the past couple years have my humans actually looked like passable. But yeah, for like the first 16 years of my life and stuff, I pretty much only drew Pokemon and the occasional non-human animal character. And I was good at it, but I had zero skills for humans and humanoids. It's fine to just color. Like, even I sometimes just do not feel like drawing and just want to color something. I've actually even like commissioned people just for like line art, just so I can color it. I've only done that a couple times, but it's fun. My favorite character in Black Clover is Patry. It will always be Patry. Forever. I do not see any possible way there will be a character better than Patry. And that is because he hits every single checkbox of my favorite things in the world, including evil child, person motivated by love, person just like so angry and bitter at the world, like fantasy prejudice slash discrimination themes, the two souls in one body thing, his design, love white hair, especially white hair in a high ponytail. That is amazing. Like, I'm sure there's more that I forgot, but like I'm serious. He hits like every single box, and I'm like, what the heck? He's also very, very similar to a pair of OCs I have. Like, so I'm probably very biased. Ladros is a good choice. Like, there are a lot of like characters in Black Clover that kind of aren't super important but are really fun. Ladros is one of them. Yeah, I like Noelle too. She's not my favorite, but she's fun. I think she's really grown a lot since the beginning. And I'm really glad, like, her mother and, like, how she feels about her mother and all that stuff is getting a bit more focus in the Heart Kingdom stuff, because that's really cool. That's helping flesh her out, too, I think. Yeah, someone actually said, because back when I drew Mimosa, someone had been like, "Oh, are you taking commissions? Because like I want to see Noelle like this." I'm like, "Oh, not right now." And then I just ended up drawing it myself. I'm like, I could have gotten paid for this, but nope. That probably wasn't like smart business wise, but I wanted to draw her, so I'm just gonna draw her and not charge anybody for it. But I'm mostly doing this to get a little bit better at drawing like a whole full body pose, because that's still not something I'm super confident with, and I want to get better at that. Thoughts on Tsundere? It's fun if you do it a little bit more than just making it a catchphrase. You know, I like it when, like, you know how Noelle went to the mixer and, like, pretended to be a waitress? Like, I like it when the characters do that instead of just say, like, "Oh, baka," and, like, slap them and then run away. Like, I think it's just more fun. I don't know, I'm trying to think of... I also like, the anime fleshed this out more in the beach episode, where she was like, she bought a new bikini, and she really wanted Asta to comment on it, but then like was like also like, I don't want him to. I liked that too. How much are commissions? I don't have my prices public yet, but they are in the works. I will probably make a post in the next couple weeks, because I have one remaining thing with my old prices that I need to finish, and I feel bad that it's still not finished. But yeah, once I do that, I'll make a post. I need to turn this down, sorry. I will say that, like, my commissions will only be of single characters and, like, no backgrounds at all, because anything else gives me too much anxiety and I just can't finish it. And I don't like making people wait or apologizing endlessly and being like, "I'm really sorry this took a month or a few months." Okay. My mouse also had a gradient thing on top, and did she have highlights? Just in her hair. Okay. Same with Vanessa. Okay. Is Laura Peshka the princess? I think so, right? I am excited to see more of her too. Yeah, I think white makes the most sense. Whose time skip outfit do I like the most? Leo, because I love how I don't know. He looks older. I like him. But I also really like that both Noelle and Mimosa change their hair slightly. And I'm super excited to see the rest because, especially Zora, because he's the best design ever, and I need to see what he looks like. Oh, I didn't do her eyes. Oops. Yeah, I just did a flat color in theirs, didn't I? Oh well, I like how this looks, so I'm gonna do it. I guess I should do that on another layer, huh? If Zora doesn't have his mask though, I will be so upset. I cannot imagine his face without that mask. Or well, okay, I can, but he's gonna look too much like his dad. And I'm like, no. The mask is perfect. Hello, clip. Thank you. I'm not sure if like the first half of your comment disappeared, Hollowed Sage. Like, not sure who you're talking about. Langris, maybe? But I agree. I'm looking forward to Vanica and seeing what kind of magic she has, because just anyone. All those guys. I want to see more of them. Okay, I didn't shade Mimosa's eyes. Oops. Do I have a Discord? I do, but I don't really use it because I'm old and I don't understand. No, but I guess I should use it, especially if there's a Black Clover like discussion server. Maybe that would help me get into the fandom a bit more. But yeah, I think it's Cappy. I forget the number. I'd have to look at it. Okay. Did I crop these? Yeah, I did. Okay. No, I don't have a Reddit. Or I might have an account, but like I don't use it. I find Reddit is kind of I don't know, the user base on Reddit seems a little bit more like I would not enjoy it. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. Oh, I didn't sign it. I'm so bad at remembering that. Also, I didn't shade her foot here. Yeah, okay. Favorite shonen female protagonist? Probably Ruki from Digimon Tamers. She is a lot like Matt from Digimon Adventure, and I just find her like a really interesting character, which is funny because I actually don't like Digimon Tamers very much, but I really, really like Ruki. And yeah, she's like really cold and calculating at the beginning, and sorry, I really like how she interacts with like Takato and Jen, because they're a lot like softer than her, and like they're a lot more, especially at the beginning, not willing to hurt people or Digimon, and Ruki is a lot more willing to get stuff done, and she's just really fun, really good character. Um, I also think Sora is a really good character from Digimon Adventure, the first one. But I only like her in Digimon Adventure. I don't like what they did with her in O2 or Try or like anything else. Because they kind of ruined the message I felt that Adventure had with her character, where it was like, you shouldn't be expected to carry on this tradition if that's not who you are. And you're not any less of a loving person because you don't want to do that. Like, that was a really good message, and then they ruined it, so that's fun. Yeah, I'm trying to think about it. I really like Emma from Promised Neverland, but again, I don't really consider that a shonen, even though it's in Shonen Jump. But she is very shonen protagonisty, so. Is Jujutsu Kaisen that JJK thing people are talking about? Because I might check it out because I've heard a lot of people being like, JJK was really good this week. Never heard of Chainsaw Man, but if it's included in my subscription, anything is a go, honestly. I did check out, what is it? Witch's Guardian or Guardian of the Witch, or it's Guardian of the Witch, right? Um, Whatever the new one by one of Tabata's assistants. I decided to read that because might as well, it just started. Um, yeah, okay. Yeah, I probably will check out JJK because people are talking about it. And if it's about curses, then yeah, that's up my alley. Despite my cute art style, I really like stuff with like creepy stuff in it. Demons and skeletons and hell. Okay. Well, that was my Noelle picture. I'm kind of done with that, so. Not sure what to do next. Oh, you know what I could do? This is a stupid, stupid joke. I don't even know if people think it's funny, but it's been on my mind. I'm gonna do it. The problem is, once again, getting reference pictures, because half of the time when you search for licked, it's Patry. But yeah, here we go. This is the dumbest idea I've ever had. Like the Beauty and the Beast one, not as dumb as this one. This is also not going to be as polished as like the Noel art or even the warm-ups. Because it's a dumb joke. It's such an awkward pose too. Why would they put the actor in such a like bad forward facing I've never seen this sitcom either. I don't even know why I think this is funny. But it makes me laugh every time I think about it, so I'm gonna make everybody else think about it too. Also, this is way too... Yeah. Anime proportions and real life proportions are not at all the same. Yeah, Sakurai's cool. I feel really bad for her because she's had a sad, sad life, but I'm glad the Black Bulls are there for her. Do I like Raya? I love Raya. He's probably my second favorite elf, behind Patry, but everybody's behind Patry. I think he's like seriously underrated. Like I don't know. I have a soft spot for characters who are complete enablers for villains. Because like of their own flaws and stuff. Like Raya is just like, he just really wanted to see Licht again. So he's like, yeah, I know this is probably a bad idea, but I'm not gonna rat you out. I'm not gonna tell everybody you're not actually Licht. I actually drew Raya earlier, which I'm quite happy with. Not a super difficult pose or anything, but his face for me is hard to draw because it's just not similar to stuff I am used to drawing. So, and he's definitely going to be on this stupid drawing. He's going to be this guy. I don't know who this is, but that face to me is like perfect for Raya. So, gonna do my best. Out of the Black Bulls, who do you think needs more screen time? Love to see more Gordon. I'm really glad we got a little bit with him going back to his parents' house. Zora, just because he arrived late, he hasn't had as much as everyone else. I guess in that sense, Henry too. And of course, whoever the vice captain is, because we don't know that. Yeah, Henry needs more. But Henry's screen time that he's had has been really good. Oh, you know who else needs more? That guy from the cave fight with the Eye of the Midnight Sun, Nej. I actually thought when I saw Henry in the opening, or whichever opening he was first in, I forget which one, like 6 or whatever, I seriously thought that was Nej, and I was so excited. I'm like, oh my god, that kid, yeah, he's back. And then it wasn't Nej, and I kind of, I was like, oh, but he was fun, he was cute, I miss him. Just gonna copy that. This is making me laugh. Just because this is such an awkward pose. I really don't understand why they made the actor stand like that. Yeah, you know what? Favorite OP? Are we counting Black Rover and Black Catcher, or are we not? Because I feel like that's unfair. um, if we're not counting them, just a dice, OP7. If we are counting them, Black Catcher. My favorite ending, by the way, is the second one by Swanky Dank. I think it's called Amazing Dreams. And then after that, I guess the first one, or the one with Mimosa and Kahono and Noel, because that one's pretty good too. Oh yeah, this totally isn't gonna be as cleaned up, I said, and here I am cleaning it up. Oops. Which Dark Triad member do I like design-wise? All of them are pretty cool. Probably Xeno. But I'm sure if I see the others like actually use their magic, that might change. Because the part about Xeno I like is the bones. Just the most awkward smile. Oops. I do this all the time because I can't draw the other eye. If you think it's cheating, then fine. But I drew it once, so in my opinion, that is fair game. This is so dumb. Alright, even if this doesn't make anyone else laugh, I'm glad I'm drawing it because it's making me laugh. Oh my god. Beautiful, okay. Oh, you know who else needs screen time? Or I guess it's kind of too late at this point, but I really wish Tetya actually had a personality. Because we know, like, nothing about her other than she was Licht's wife, and she looks like Mimosa, so I guess maybe her personality is like Mimosa's, but that's not enough to go on. I want to know who she was, too. Um, I forget who Hamon is. I'm sorry. Is that one of the Golden Dawn people? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, honestly, anybody who, like, hasn't had enough screen time to have a real character in my mind is welcome to have more screen time in the future. Because glass magic's a cool idea. I was actually thinking, because I've been very inspired by Black Clover, to make like an OC of sorts. And I was thinking of doing like lens magic, but I wasn't sure if that was too close to glass magic or not. Like I was thinking like lens magic could be like more support based. You know, like helping other people aim. And also being really useful for like non-combat stuff like surgery and I don't know, people who are blind like me and really need to zoom in on things. Uh-oh. It's buffering. Okay. I don't know why it's buffering, but sorry. Okay, it seems to have stopped buffering, at least on my end, so hopefully everything's fine. I have no idea what Tetya is wearing in that picture. It's like a choker and then something. Why are all the pictures of Tetya from the neck up? This is not helpful. Well, this is annoying. What the heck? Okay, I can't find a good picture, so, I might make it up. Where's that picture of her getting saved? Like, there we go. This is one somebody colored, but that's fine. I'm putting way more effort into this than I intended, but oh well. Oops. Okay. Yeah, that's really bad proportions, actually. Like, it's fine for real life, but... Okay. There we go. still laughing at that awkward pose. Okay. Yeah, this one looks a little weird, so I'm just gonna start over. Okay, hold on. How do I normally do his bangs? Because I like it that way. Oops. That's the wrong drawing. Okay, yeah, I think that should be a little lower. Uh, right, okay. Right? Yeah, okay. Okay. I might stop soon because I'm getting a bit tired. I've been going for a while, so. Also, I got a lot done. I got the Noel drawing done, did the gray warm-up, did a lot for this. Yeah, I think I'll just draw his face. And then call it for today. I always say I'll try to stream more, but it's really just like, do I feel like I'm in a drawing mood that I can go for a while? Do I have like an actual idea of what I want to draw today? And do I have the means to stream today? So that doesn't always line up properly, but... Oops. Where'd it go? Yeah, I'm really stylizing him a lot compared to the others, but in my defense, it's my favorite character. I can do what I want. He does have highlights in his eyes. Okay, at this point, he's not dead inside. I don't know. I might actually just give him the pouty mouth again. I already gave him that as a teacup. I'm sorry, Patrick. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so next time I'll have to draw Raya with this face, which is beautiful. And then Lumiere in the back. That'll be fun. But yeah. This was good and productive. I got a lot done. Oops. I had a good time. Talked a lot of black clover. But yeah, I'm kind of exhausted now because I've been drawing all day. So I think we're going to end it here. Thank you very much to everyone who showed up. I had a lot of fun. Alright, bye-bye.